So now we go into how to compare San Antonio and Miami. We have pictures for proof. This was composed by Brian Armin Graham of Sports Illustrated's Hot Clicks. You should check it out. We'll throw a link in the description below. So now we start with the unofficial motto. Don't mess with Texas. All right.
Okay.
That's fine. Miami. Good job, good effort. Do you remember what that's from?
No, I don't.
It's from last year when one kid in the stands was like, he was trying to like pick up the Heat players. So this little kid, he's probably like 5 years old. Good job, good effort. Good job, good effort. And you hit like, we'll throw a link in the description below if you haven't seen that. Oversized icon, essay number 2, Bert. The Alamo. All right, totally cool. Miami, Rick Ross. Do you like Rick Ross?
No.
Why?
I mean,
a simple, direct no.
Okay, that's a lie. I would be lying if there weren't times in my car.
He doesn't get you hyped up a little bit?
I would be lying if I didn't randomly go to Hip Hop Nation on, satellite radio and sometimes just like blast the volume when a Rick Ross song comes on. But I don't usually admit that, and now it's on the internet. Great.
That's what happens when you come on TYT Sports. Do people give you looks when you blast Rick Ross in your car? Or are you like so I
usually get more looks when I'm blasting Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not judging. Okay, so we go into the 80s movie set. Cloak and Dagger, honestly, never heard of it.
Yeah, no.
A lot of people are going to be pissed at me.
Like
Whatever.
Most of the players on the Spurs.
Wow. taking jabs at the Spurs. Miami, Police Academy 5. I love Police Academy. I think all those movies are fantastic. And obviously they get the leg up because I have no idea what the fuck Cloak and Dagger is. Local delicacy. I had to look this up. This is Ruthie's. It's a Mexican place, a little hole in the wall. If you ever go to San Antonio, totally check it out. And by the way, Yelp, you want to guess how many stars they gave it?
3.5.
4 out of 5.
Oh.
Pretty good score. Miami, Human Flesh on MacArthur Causeway. Now, I had to actually look this up because I didn't understand it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So you know it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. The guy that ate there was a homeless man basically who ate another homeless man's face.
Yeah. And it was
awful.
awful.
That's pretty much the whole story.
That's the whole.
It was like all the rage last year, and then it was like it set off a series of like cannibal attacks. And next thing you know, the news was reporting on like this person's eating this, and it was really weird.
The zombie apocalypse.
The zombie apocalypse. Yeah,
is what it was.
This was the incident that started it all in Miami.
Bath salts. That's what he was on, I believe. Am I correct? Someone, please. Yes, thank you. Needed confirmation. High school sports legends. Shaquille O'Neal. Flaring nostrils, though I'm not one to judge. Miami, Alex Rodriguez. PEDs. We continue. Lyrical muse, San Antonio, Steve Earle, hell of a beard. Should be in ZZ Top. Miami, Pitbull.
See, based on that alone, you have to be a San Antonio Spurs fan.
Because of Pitbull?
Because of Pitbull.
You hating on Pitbull that much?
Yeah.
You don't like Pitbull?
I actually wrote a tweet once, and I was very well complimented. It was, I wonder if Pitbull changes the station when one of his songs comes on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand it.
It's
However,
like,
if your ego is that big, then you love it. Like when your stuff is on the radio all the time.
No. That's a good. What I'm saying is just like as a consumer, all of us, when we hear a Pitbull song, immediately changes the station. So I'm just wondering if Pitbull does that too, because the music's so bad.
Have you ever liked Pitbull's music though?
Yes, I'll give him credit. His music is catchy.
Is it like Jersey Shore? Is it a guilty pleasure?
I think it was 2 seasons ago. It was, the NBA Finals 2 years ago. The theme song was actually Give Me Everything, Pitbull and Neo. Yeah, and I actually remember making that mental note. I'm like, oh, good job, NBA. That's like a really good theme song.
Neo, in favor?
Well, like, Give Me Everything. It's like, give me everything. Like, it's like, this was like the final game or something.
Was it the final game? Well, if it was the theme of the playoffs, then it
I don't know if it was the final. I don't remember if it was the theme of the playoffs, but I remember specifically them playing it, in between, commercial breaks during the finals.
I do a really good Pitbull face that you're not going to see right now. There's no basement in the Alamo. That is a common misconception, apparently. They do not have a baseball team. I think that's huge. However, I don't know how far San Antonio is from Arlington, so it's probably pretty far, if at least they bring this up. And the last one from Miami, let's see the last one. Sense of self-awareness. And I believe they interviewed this woman, and she was totally proud of what she did. So there you go. There's the list via SI Hot Clicks and composed by Brian Armin Graham. If you do not believe us, we can throw a link in the description below so you guys can check that out as well.